Kids, here's another installment of my life. And this one I'm going to call God's Gifts. And this was started yesterday. Yesterday I was watching the inauguration of Barack Obama and Joe Biden and all the pomp and circumstance and like every little minutia thing, and really got into the discussion and got into the whole show and the whole majesty of, what little there is of majesty in our government. And when the guy was out on the podium on inauguration reading his poetry, I really got inspired to think about what are my gifts. Now, I know what my gifts aren't. I mean, for example, I am not mechanical. There's many things I can't do. I can't sing. I'm not particularly musical. I'm practically useless on every level, but God has given me gifts. And as I dwelled into the gifts that I have, I actually wondered, are they really gifts, or are they curses, or are they kind of both? So that's what I wanted to discuss today, is my gifts. And some of my gifts I actually think are kind of curses in a way, so it's strange. So let's kind of lay them out. And we'll do the gift curses first. For example, I'm extremely nice to most people, and I'm extremely generous. And a lot of people have really found that charming in me for a very long time. But it is a result of, it's actually a side effect of a mood disorder that I have. It's called adopted child syndrome. So is it really that I'm that charming, or is it really just because I'm mentally ill? Now, it's a gift and a curse. I've given away so much stuff in my life, material things and everything else, that at some points I put myself in peril for absolutely no reason, just to please others. And I've had to learn to put a squash on that to a point. Now, if you look at my mental illnesses and mood disorders that I do have, which are vast, I mean, I am a true lab rat when it comes to crazy. I find them both to be a curse and a gift. Some of them I find just flat entertaining. For example, when I'm able to pick out the fact that I'm going through a psychotic episode, it's kind of like being able to pull myself out of myself in a way and just watch this whole other experience, because I know that it's probably only going to be temporary. Or when I have like these really strange, like schizophrenic moments where I know that what I'm seeing isn't real, and I know what I'm hearing is just fabrication, as opposed to, like, let's say something paranormal. I don't get scared. I used to get confused when it first started happening. Now I don't get scared. I just find it kind of like an extra set of entertainment. It's kind of like bringing your, back in the day, or like bringing your tablet with you in today's lingo. I mean, I have like this internal tablet where I can turn it on and see shit and listen to shit that no one else can see or hear. So that's kind of fun. And that could be, again, a curse, or it could be a gift. Same thing with being a sensitive and intuitive, psychic kind of thing. It sucks if you walk into a room and you have to tune into all these people that you don't know and start feeling everything and hearing everything and stuff. And it's just, it can become very overwhelming and lead to you wanting to be alone more, just to keep the chatter out of your head. So in that way, it can be a curse. But it also, if you're at a party and you get into a smaller group, you can really, really connect and make a good time. Now, that also goes for like dating and stuff. No one really, I mean, being a psychic or a medium or something like that is definitely, has no sex appeal. No one wants to go out with someone that they feel can violate or read their minds. Like, hey baby, I'm a psychic, I want to get into your head. It's kind of like dating a psychiatrist or a psychologist or a therapist, but worse. Think about it. So, gift, curse, who knows? But if somebody shows up that's dead that really needs help and you can contact the living person and give them a hand, that's a gift. Or somebody comes to you and something that you see or you say suddenly, keeps them from getting blocked, that's a gift. So gift, curse, tomato, who knows? Now, a couple weeks ago, I posted something, and these are where I feel my true gifts lie. Now, a couple weeks ago, I posted this thing on Facebook, and it was basically this graph, and it showed your sexual talents based on your astrological sign. And my astrological sign is Aries. And it said, basically, you're the god of oral sex. And truly, I found it amusing because I always have been the god of oral sex. From head to toes, no one does it better than me. Both sexes, doesn't matter. I'll stick it in my mouth and I'll make it feel so good you wish you had more of it, or another one of them, or whatever. So, and I've always taken great pride in this because it's one of the few things I do well. So I made this new look, and I hate doing this on video. See this? It's like a landing strip. I made a landing strip of hair and I shaved everything else off. And because my hair is light and dark and gray in some places and stuff, it's kind of hard to see. But I made this like half mustache and this perfect landing strip. Now, anybody that's ever sat on anybody's face or enjoys getting oral sex from somebody knows that if their partner has facial hair, if they've done a good job at the end, your hole feels polished. I mean polished, raw polished, so clean. I mean, forget anal bleaching, it's polished. And if you stuck it up in the air and let some sunshine in, it would shine like a mirror and you could create solar energy with that shit. Now, so this was the inspiration for my new look. And that is the true one gift that God gave me. That is my biggest gift, an absolute number one gift. Now, my second gift is the ability to talk shit. And I guess it comes with my first ability of eating good ass. So if you eat good ass, you must be able to talk good shit. So I can talk some shit. Now, another one of my great gifts is this. I can change my look, which I do often, without anybody's consent or anything, and really don't care what anybody thinks. And I think that's a great gift that I have. That and this is one, again, curse, gift, I don't know. I'm very good at manipulating. And I do that partly because I'm mentally ill. So, and that's part of that adopted child syndrome thing about making people happy. So I'm very good at sitting back, listening, and learning to manipulate. By connecting with my psychic abilities, I can get in and twist with people's heads. Now, you could say, oh, that's horrible. Or you could say, oh, that's a great survival technique. Now, personally, I've used it as a survival technique. I really don't use it to do any harm, but I do use it to survive. So I think that's a gift. Absolutely. Now, lastly, you can never get to funny unless you have pain. And being an empath and an intuitive and a sensitive, I'm very sensitive. And I have had a lot of pain in my life, which led me at a very early age to get to funny. And there was no word over there. Which led me to get to funny. Now, I have a very dry, very sarcastic sense of humor, and I have a delicious sense of irony, and I love ironic things. And so, I mean, think of the irony of being this crazy, being in all this pain, being this funny, and not taking yourself seriously, and putting a landing strip on your face so that you can show off the fact that you can eat some ass like you invented it. That's my gift. Have a good one.